Chief Minister Biren inaugurates 6 400 kilowatt capacity grid-connected rooftop solar power plants today. President of National People's Party Conrad Sangma swears in as the 12th Chief Minister of Meghalaya this morning. Chief Minister Biren reassures NPF and BJP in Manipur are continuing its cordial relationships. Singjamai police arrest the culprit involved in Singjamai hit-and-run incident which killed a sweeping lady of CRED. And the 5-day Yaosheng festival in the state ends today with long-distance races, throwing of water and lots of colors. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Rashmi Laishram with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren inaugurated 6 grid-connected rooftop solar power plant with 400 kilowatt capacity at 6 different buildings of the state government, constructed at an estimated cost of 3 crore 21 lakh 47,552 rupees today. The 6 buildings that are installed with solar power plants are City Convention Center, National Sport Academy Hostel of Kumalampak Sports Complex, Interstate Bus Terminus, Manipur State Kala Academy Building, Secured Office Complex and the building of Manipur State Film Development Society. The solar power grids installed were funded 30% by the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Government of India and 70% by the Government of Manipur. The projects were implemented by Manipur Renewable Energy Development Agency, MNREDA. Speaking at the inaugural function, Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren expressed that inauguration of 400 kilowatt solar power grids at 6 different locations by the BJP-led state government in such a short period of time is a big achievement. He also sought for further suggestions for the public for the development of the society. Biren also mentioned that poppy plantations across 1,000 acres of land in various places of the state were destroyed and start-off policy will be undertaken soon to rehabilitate the poppy growers.
Development oriented anywhere at the rural areas in the anytime, any moment, I'm positive with suggestions, with advice. Talk with around the way. Yam Karim Kathina Budamata, we go in a real tongue. Karim Kathina Bunata, no, you just might have got Spain, no, I don't opening in it, so I don't make a happy suggestion to make a boundaries, advice to me. Not Karim Kathina. Maram de way intensely when a soy and a soy, but how about the David? Intensely when a machine with the Prajavi, Patanaba, the Vaxi, Patanabani, and a color when the dog there. Fagatranga to other Matuki Maraka Fatami already. Sartina guy appeared Karim, but I never moved advice when a suggestion when you have a name and public request of us.
Conrad Sangma has been sworn in as the 12th Chief Minister of Meghalaya. The National People's Party President, who is the son of former Sabha Speaker, late P.A. Sangma, was administered the oath of office in secrecy by Governor Ganga Prasad at the function in Shillong this morning. Along with Sangma, 11 other ministers from NPP's alliance partners including UDP, PDF and BJP also took oath. Speaking to media persons, Conrad Sangma said his focus will be to provide good governance to the people of the state and to implement various central government schemes which will bring development in the region. BJP President Amit Shah, Home Minister Rajnath Singh and Chief Ministers of Assam and Arunachal Pradesh were among those present on the occasion. Chief Minister of Manipur Nongthombam Biren also took part at the oath-taking ceremony. Mr. Sangma was earlier invited by the governor to form the government after he staked the claim with the support of 34 MLAs in a 60-member assembly. The MLAs include 19 from NPP, 6 from UDP, 4 from PDF, 2 each from the Hill State People's Democratic Party and BJP and an independent. Meghalaya threw up a fractured mandate in the assembly polls on Saturday. The Congress, which had been in power in the state for the last 10 years, won 21 seats. On the other hand, Biplav Kumar Dev will be the new Chief Minister of Tripura. The BJP state president was unanimously elected as the leader of the legislature party after a meeting of the newly elected members of BJP and its ally, Indigenous Peoples Front of Tripura in Agartala today. The meeting also decided that Jishnu Debarman will be the Deputy Chief Minister. The oath-taking ceremony will be held on Friday. The meeting was attended by the party's central observers Nitin Gadkari and Jewel Oram. BJP National General Secretary Ram Madhav was also present in the meeting. Chief Minister Nongthombam Biren has reassured the continuance of cordial relationships between the NPF and BJP in Manipur, even though the 15-year-long tie was broken in a neighboring state of Nagaland. Chief Minister Biren was speaking to Impact News at Kangla helipad as soon as he landed after attending the oath-taking ceremony of NPP leader Conrad Sangma as the new Chief Minister of Meghalaya in Shillong today. Biren further stated that the changing political scenario led to the breakup in the earlier alliance between the BJP and the NPF in Nagaland. He assured that the alliance between NPF and BJP in Manipur is still steadfast. Biren stated that he was personally invited by Conrad Sangma and the Union Home Ministry to attend the oath-taking ceremony.
Corona sama masana zo phone dorpa adagi ministry home ministry ke gene je law mo jula kane na president Amit Shah ji jula hai adagi Rajnath ji home minister la hai adagi chief minister Norris ke yamba loina yaure ado yam phajana tawe moi train thoi ma punu wase ado khoi BJP ki su ama mantri ra yaure NPF akhoi gi di ka su akhoi Manipur ge di ka su kaine roida moi Nagaland ge ba moi gi equation ma lakoni National
People's Party NPP Manipur unit has expressed happiness on Conrad Sangma becoming the new Chief Minister of Meghalaya today. NPP Manipur unit organized a get-together on the success of Conrad Sangma at its office in Sangai Pro. Working President of NPP State Unit Ajang Gongsai, General Secretary K.H. Loken and party leaders were present in the event. Speaking in the event, asserted that NPP originated from Manipur and that the efforts made by its late leader N. Ibomcha, also known as Tera Ibomcha, is bearing fruits now. President of the NPP State Unit, Thangminglen Kipgen, asserted that efforts of the late leaders of the party to strengthen a regional party of the Northeast India are yielding its fruits now. Thangminglen maintained that voices of MPs from small northeastern states will now be heard in the parliament. The NPP State Unit President is hopeful that people will now have greater faith in the party.
Nasida wasag iba National People's Party National President Conrad K. Sangma lusung bido na ako'y Meghalaya do usunu, Nagaland do usunu, Manipur do usunu, ako'y regionalism federalism amase hoi da leitaba yade haibagi magi leadership makhade hoi laga okhiba 2017 ge Manipur da sarkar ma leitaba yadabne na du da su hoi na saruk achauba ama magi leadership makhade lowi ngasi da wasa eba hoi ge president Conrad K. Sangmana ngasi chief minister Meghalaya ge magi leadership makhasida ngasi wasak pa IFC National People's Party ge party si yam nauba organization yam khanda ba ursu koi na sigumba state amada koi party na state masi koi luching bagi makhara koi na sigumba chief minister gi koi W Conrad K. Sangmana chief minister gi wasak pa lo base koi yam nungai.
A branch of Bank of Baroda was opened inside the complex of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, RIMS, today. Director of RIMS, Professor A. Shanta, opened the 8th branch of the bank along with an ATM booth at a building opposite to the gate of RIMS mortuary. Speaking on the occasion, Manager of Bank of Baroda, Imphal branch, Nejolata, said efforts are on for a long time to open a branch of the bank. However, it was put on hold as there was frequent change of director of RIMS. He lauded that the branch is now being opened with full cooperation from the director A. Shanta since he became the director. He said steps were initiated to open a branch of the bank inside JNIMS complex as well. General Manager of Bank of Baroda, Northeast Region, Ashim Kumar Panda, commended the full functionality of the branches of Bank of Baroda in Manipur. He maintained that the bank will continue to be the best bank by providing best service to its customers. Assistant General Manager, Northeast Region, Sonam T. Bhutia, and top officials of RIMS attended the 61st branch of the bank in the entire Northeastern region.
Whenever I talk to them, then I get a feedback that their result-oriented performance is extremely well and that is best in the country. This Northeast, I had a very nostalgic attitude that there is lot many problems, all those things. But after joining in Calcutta, I could know that that is the Bhushwarg of India as on date. After Jammu Kashmir, if any place is there, it is Northeast, Manipur, Tripura, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya and all those things. And Manipur is the best. And my branch head, the ladies, they are performing in such a way that I don't have any voice, any language to tell that how they are performing.
Singjamai police has finally arrested the culprit involved in the hit-and-run incident of Singjamai parking yesterday, killing a sweeping lady of Center for Research on Environmental Development. The arrested person is identified as Matthew Thangmilian Haukip, 32 years, son of Zamkhai Kuki from Tuibong in Churachandpur district. Impact News sources said a team led by OC Singjamai Police Station, Ingocha, investigated for all black Honda city owners in Manipur. After investigating other districts, the culprit was finally identified while investigating for Churachandpur district. The old model black Honda city car that killed Tampha yesterday bears registration number MN02A9308. After identifying the vehicle, OC Singjamai Police Station, Ingocha, intimated OC Churachandpur Police Station and finally arrested the culprit around 9:45 last night in Churachandpur. Matthew was produced before CGM Imphal West at 3 this afternoon. Agitated people of Nagamapal Phaugai Sangbam Laikai today once again staged a sit-in against the killing of Thokchom Tony alias Jagat by a gunshot at his own gate. The JAC formed against the incident to organize a sit-in on Nagamapal Road in Nagamapal Phaugai Sangbam Laikai. As part of the agitation, Nagamapal Road from Khoyathong corner to Kasturbi Bridge was also blocked today. It may be mentioned that on the evening of the first day of the Yaoshang festival on March 2nd, Thokchom Tony alias Jagat, who after attending Thabal Chongba was on his way home when some miscreants in a car shot him just as he reached his gate. The JC earlier warned the state government of intense agitations if the culprits are not booked by the last day of Yaoshang festival today. The JAC formed against the death of Kundrakpam Ibema from Khangapur Part 2, Khulakpam Maninglaikai, who passed away after having conducted an open heart surgery at Sky Hospital, strongly condemned chairperson of Sky Hospital Imphal, Dr. L. Shamkishore, and its legal advisor N.G. Tej Kumar for trying to denounce the JAC on local media during a press meet on the 3rd of this month. Speaking to media persons at the press meet with representatives of the JAC, convener of the JAC, Dilip Kumar, maintained that the family members of the deceased girl had no knowledge that Abema had pneumonia and viral fever. He questioned why the operation was conducted just a day after the patient was admitted on February 24th in a haste if the hospital authority knew that the girl had other complications. Dilip Kumar said various other tests were also conducted before the surgery. He questioned why the family members were not informed of her health problems and alleged that the hospital authority are trying to deceive the public after the death of Abema. Dilip Kumar also demanded the hospital authority to clarify to the public as to why the hospital charged 2 lakh rupees right from admission to the surgery of the patient when the treatment was supposed to be free of cost under RBSH scheme.
अनाबसी खुद बतुंग एडमिशन टेस्ट हजिक लुपा लाख अनी मथक्ना चाहन पोट से करीगिनो स्कीम मखाद लाइब प्रजाबू कई लांग थोनबीरबनो स्काई हॉस्पिटल की चेयरमैन पाउम पीबीगदबनी अगांसी बतांगसिदा हॉस्पिटल की साइट करीगुम क्राइम तौखिब लेते खांगू की प्रजा लाग इरांग सागली स्टोम तौईगा डॉक्टर चेयरमैन है खांगू प्रजा वरौई मरम लान प्रचार तौर खांगू प्रजाबू इशू लान होने पाउम पीबीगदबनी जेसी की माइक थमजगी.
A shop-cum shed on DM College campus in Thangmaiban was completely destroyed by fire today. The owner of the shed, located just opposite to Mamsi Hall, Thangmaiban, and south to the headquarters of NNC Group, is yet to be identified. The incident occurred this afternoon around 2 when the nearby garbage was set on fire by an unknown individual. The fire spread from the garbage area and engulfed the entire shed. People in the locality and fire service members intervened and prevented any further destruction. In one of the rarest unfortunate incidents in the state, people have resolved to expel a father who allegedly killed his own biological son by hitting with a bamboo log. The incident occurred on the 27th of February at Langathel Maninglaikai under Khongjong Police Station in Thobal District. The accused father is identified as Nongmaithem Kunje, 70 years, and the victim as Nongmaithem Dolen, 41 years. The victim is survived by his wife and 2 minor children, a 6-year-old daughter and a 3-year-old son. People staged a sit-in at the residence of the deceased and resolved to permanently expel the accused from the colony, to demand lifetime imprisonment in jail, and to urge the state government and authorities concerned not to pardon him at any cost. The agitated people also warned of intense agitation if any personnel or authority try to bail him out. Wife of the deceased, Nongmaithem Ongbi Roma, expressed that the unfortunate incident occurred while she was staying at her parents' house to avoid her father-in-law's harassment. She pleaded to the authorities concerned to give befitted punishment to the accused who had allegedly called her husband out while he was sleeping with the children and killed him. A case was registered at Khongjong Police Station and the accused is currently in jail under judicial remand.
I ipuroi bhat par ikubok to pusi chupagi mafam asda amo hana la andino mala ade ai cha ni je yoga mafam sida ilenga moye leita bata jada ipuroi bu mana hatane icha pi bai cha je ko laga to me bandu pa bu man kau thoyer ga man yum lai da masing la ngam na ma utum na daraga hatane.
Member of Autonomous District Council Chinaiva Haukip and Secretary of Center for Women and Girls Hichin Haukip opened a poultry unit at the community hall of Ngamkhai Veng in Tengnopal district today. Center for Women and Girls and NERCOM Chandal jointly opened the poultry unit under the sponsorship of NERCOM. 4 poultry sheds were also set up at Sahai Village, Lankhijoy Village, T.H. Haijang and New Moray under the poultry unit. 500 chicks were distributed to each poultry sheds. An eco-van to be utilized in marketing of the poultry products and to be used by villagers in far-flung areas in time of trouble was also inaugurated on the occasion. It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the last day of Yaosheng Festival celebration in the state. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. On the last day of Yaosheng, young people applied colors on each other and enthusiastically threw water to passers-by on the roads. Applying holy colors, throwing of water on each other right from noon till late evening in different parts of Imphal and performances by holy band groups marked the last day of the festival. Youth in two-wheelers as well as large number of four-wheelers carried water in plastic bags and threw them towards the passers-by without worrying about the consequences. Despite the government officials and private offices being closed because of the festival, roads in Imphal witnessed traffic jam as youth in different vehicles came out to celebrate the last day of Yaosheng Festival. Large number of plastic bags used in throwing water were seen lying on the road. On the other hand, long-distance races were held in different parts of the states organized by local clubs as part of the Yaosheng Sports Festival to mark the last day of Yaosheng. Speaking to Impact News, many youth expressed disappointment at the possibility of shortening the duration of the festival. Many youth expressed disappointment over the government's announcement to shorten the duration of the 5-day festival to 2 days. Yaosheng Sports Festivals concluded with marathon on the 5th and last day of Yaosheng Festival today. Long-distance races were held in various parts of the state since early this morning, marking the closing of the Yaosheng Sports Festival. Various clubs and organizations organizing the Yaosheng Sports Festival held marathons around 10 to 15 kilometers away from their normal sports venue. Marathons were flagged off at major roads of Imphal city, including Imphal Moray Road, Mayai Lambi, Imphal Moirang Road, etc. The races were jubilantly participated by all age groups, including children and elderly people who ran toward the destinations at the respective sports venue. Volunteers of local clubs and organizations conducting the events were seen keeping a strict vigil on the runners. Loudspeakers on vehicles not only declared the conclusion of Yaosheng Sports Festival but encouraged the runners too. Onlookers in various laikai offered water and juice to the runners as they passed the roads. People on the roadsides encouraged and cheered the runners, clapping their hands and motivated them to run faster to reach their destinations. Sports events were held on the last day of Yaosheng Festival in different localities organized by the local clubs as part of the Yaosheng Sports Meet. Phumlau Gram Panchayat also held Yaosheng Sports Meet since the 3rd of this month at Kangjaibung Lampak, Phumlau. People from different wards in the Gram Panchayat competed in football and volleyball events of the sports meet. Loitam Khunau Ward number 7 is the winner, while Phumlau Ward number 1 bagged the runners-up title in the football event, while Senjam Khunau Part 4 bagged the winner's title and Senjam Chirang Ward number 5 bagged the runners-up title in the volleyball event. Pradhan of the Gram Panchayat, Maisna Manik Chand, and many important personalities of the Gram Panchayat distributed prizes to the winners. Indian Red Cross Society IRCS Manipur State Branch conducted 3 health camps, 5 water sanitation and health promotion programs, and 6 first aid mock drill from February 1 to 4 during the Yaosheng Festival. 13-member team led by Secretary of IRCS Manipur State Branch Dr. Y. Mohan conducted water sanitation and health promotion program and first aid mock drill at Lalpani High School, Jiribam on February 1, while exclusive help camp for women and children at Lamtai, Kunau and Modhapur. On the next day, a first aid mock drill was held at the auto parking in Jiribam. Water sanitation and health promotion program and first aid mock drill were held at Eklavya Model Residential School and Don Bosco School in Tamenglong District on February 3rd, while a wash program and first aid mock drill were held at Community Hall of Longmai Peace Land, None Part 4 on February 4. With the objective to encourage the youth of the state and to motivate sportsmanship among the youth, officer in charge of station in the presence of MLA Kumbi S. Bira distributed sports items at WPC ground Wangu today. An exhibition football match was also played as part of the event. DSP T.H. Krishnatombi also attended the program. National Board for Workers' Education and Development, Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, Regional Directorate organized a one-day stakeholders meet on workers' education at Hotel Tampa, North AOC today. Speaking on the occasion, Education Officer of the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India, Regional Directorate Imphal, and Somaranjit said the first ever meeting was organized to provide advanced education to the workers in both organized and non-organized sectors. He said the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Government of India has been researching the needs of the workers and started initiating works for the welfare of the workers since 1958. He said the additional director of the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Onkar Sharma, has gathered concrete suggestions from the stakeholders at the meet and soon works will be taken for workers' welfare. Renowned economist Professor N. Mohendro, Regional Director of Datopan Thengadi National Board for Workers' Education and Development, the Ministry of Labour and Employment, Regional Directorate Imphal, M. N. Salam, representatives and volunteers of trade unions, NGOs, and several entrepreneurs of the state attended the meet.
Samas amadi worker ki environment si change lakpa maramna akoina tawriba program makhal singsi matamga loila change tawbagi tarkar ta haibadu field observadagi when stakeholder haibadi worker education ki thabak si pangthokpada koiga khut samnariba trade unions sinmi singi sangstan sinmi sing moigi leaders sing NGO sing khungangi da lairiba activists aduga industry singbu da thabak tawriba singi mihut mayam sarkar gi mihut pullaga akoina tawriba thabak thauram sing se karamaina tawraga koin hariba mayam gi acho hena phaba mateng
Communist Party of India observed the 3rd death anniversary of its pioneering leader Bhairoijam Parijat today. The memorial observance was organized by Bhairoijam Parijat Singh Memorial Trust at Irawat Park in Chalau in Lamlai constituency. Floral tributes were paid at the statue of Bhairoijam Parijat at the park in reverence for lifetime contributions for the people of the state. Taking part in the event, senior politician and top member of CPI Manipur State Council, M. Nara, stated that the trust aims to open a social science institute in the state dedicated to the late comrade. He maintained that it is high time to instill the younger generations the ideologies of late Parijat on emancipation and empowerment of farmers and laborers to improve their financial status and sustainability. Senior politician Okram Joy lauded late comrade Parijat as someone who tried to bring an innovative change in politics of the state. He asserted that the communist leader who fought against the misuse of political powers by inefficient politicians who governed the state should not be forgotten. The senior politician lauded the unceasing efforts of the late leader who tried to bring equal development by fighting against injustice and oppression by the rich upon the poor in the society. He termed it a great loss that the leader is no longer in our midst. Okram Joy asserted that though the leader is no more, it is high time to inculcate his ideologies and put forth his visions. The 13th Integrated Youth Camp under the theme Faith and Restoration, organized every year by Manipur Churches Mission Society, is ongoing at Bansok Church, Ningthaukhong in Bishnupur district. Around 200 persons between 11 years to 35 years are taking part in the camp, organized with an objective to guide the youth in the right path. Experts in different fields are giving training programs and lectures to the participants, the future pillar of the society at the camp, providing a platform to showcase their talents, instill self-confidence, and to conserve the culture and tradition of the society. Speaking to Impact News, Chairman of Manipur Churches Mission Society, Khoirom David, stressed the role of the youth in bringing about a good and peaceful society. He maintained that the camp is being organized with an aim to prevent the youth from being astray.
Nahasing sahi tarama thoidagina sahi 35 pogi manungda leiba aigi isa singse moina topa towan towan ba saba thakpada natraga matamgi irang da yaukidra ina kibadagi ekoi ngasi pastor ekoi churches mission society singna pastor ekoi kara punjalaga ekoi na ngasi pangthok sabani masleida karigumba angang singsina aran makhom thangkhargadi ekoina yamna nungaijadaba ekoi thamoida sokadaba mayam ama lei.
DC Imphal West in a press release notified encroachers on the banks of Imphal River to evict along with their belongings before 4 p.m. tomorrow, failing which the state government under the order of the High Court of Manipur will take legal actions against them from 7 a.m. on March 8. However, 17 encroachers who have petitioned at the High Court of Manipur under WPC number 143 of 2018, the last date for eviction is March 31. The press release further stated that a separate order will be issued for crematoriums, community halls and prayer places. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren inaugurates 6 400 kilowatt capacity grid-connected rooftop solar plants today. President of National People's Party Conrad Sangma swears in as the 12th Chief Minister of Meghalaya this morning. Chief Minister Biren reassures NPF and BJP in Manipur are continuing its cordial relationships. Singjamai police arrest the culprit involved in Singjamai hit and run incident which killed a sweeping lady of CRED. And the 5-day Yaosheng festival in the state ends today with long distance races, throwing of water and lots of colors.